In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Las Vegas Raiders. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Y'all got to pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We ready, no Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't call the nature. Got that touch my savior. Give me that touch of my head.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's brought down after a short game.
I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Pass play now. It's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Dude, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Shotgun handoff to Abani Kanda. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Off the mark there, incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
From the gun, here's Abani Kanda. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Has him on a quick hitter. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
One of the tight ends in motion left. Now a toss play. Taylor. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Completed over the middle. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third and 4 coming up now. Back to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working from his end zone. Trey Tucker makes the play. And they're on him quick after the catch. The shot made at the 19. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They're going to try and throw it here. Complete to the rookie out of Auburn. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Give left side. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. So through on this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. He'll look to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And this one is kicked up towards the clouds. And he's just going to fair catch this one. That's brought in at the 39-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and the bodies were there to stop that run before it could get going.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
70 Lions, go!
Looking in the air here. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself, or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Complete out to the right. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Working on 1st down. He brings it in. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And they're full steam ahead, but ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
It's on target to Pierce. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get the game's 1st points here in the 2nd. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their 1st touchdown of the contest.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. On the return, here comes Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
From the contact.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up second down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That is all-out effort, Kate, to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception, and some more targets are clearly coming his way in the future.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Has it downfield working the left. He's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Back now, pressure coming. Short pass brought in. And he's taking it out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around. They know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Sticking to the air here. That's caught at the 4. And in for the touchdown. The Raiders earned the chance to tie it before that time. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. All right, Brock, take me inside the helmet of a quarterback here. As you're laying there after taking that hit, are you asking your lineman? Are you listening to the crowd? What are you doing to find out if you made the connection?
Yes and yes and yes to all of that. You're listening to the crowd. That's kind of your first indicator as you're laying there. That roar, what is it? Is it a touchdown? Is it a pick? And then your buddies let you know right away as they pick you off the ground, and that is a hit you will take for 6 every time.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Looking right, and he finds it. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go, set.
Mitchell will go in motion right. Throwing from the gun here. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. From the gun, Taylor. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second and 6 coming up here.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Looking to throw here. Hits him on the out route. And this one only manages the yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree cake that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Ready. 19, 18.
He's going to throw it. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Carney's kick is good. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Carney has it all teed up and ready to send it away. On the return, here comes Davis. Showing a little burst so far. He's out of bounds, up beyond the 30.
That's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Throwing from the gun. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, way too much risk for that reward.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
Here's a throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
against the blitz. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And this one's kicked up towards the clouds. Wow! And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Come out throwing. That's completed right side. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
First down, Indianapolis.
He'll give up the gut to Abanikanda. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
It's a pickup of 3.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They send a man in motion. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be first down, Colts.
You know, kid, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Back to pass on 1st and 10. It is caught left side. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. Oh, he loses the football. And this is going to be Raiders football.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Some of these quarterbacks, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
all set now. 1st and 10.
Warriors, 17. Here we go. Here we go. 70, 18. Right. Hand for 11. Hand for 11. Here on this line.
They are throwing it again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. So it'll be 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
19, Charger. 19, 73. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 19, Lion. Check go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Caught near the pylon. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Daryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Go. Head to 60. Head to 60. Head to 60. One more, boys. Hut, hut.
From the red zone on 1st. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead.
14. Colts 10.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On the 6.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. He's going to push one deep down the right. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, you can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Working now from the gun. Right side, this is wheeled in by Warren. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends would get you.
Raiders with an extra DB out there, 3rd down.
Wings, come back to you. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Trap 60, trap 60.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. He's going to throw it again. That's incomplete left side.
I think if you look up in phase in your defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing it again here. Oh, no! The ball's loose! And the Raiders get to it. And they're able to add some extra yards on the turnover, too, as this defense steals away possession.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down and second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Lions. 70 yards. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther 11, Panther 11. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. Sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Nice.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
So often, one of the things you have to teach running backs to keep NFL level, you don't always have to hit a home run. Especially in short yardage situations, just go get that single and move the chains.
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Okay,
A
ready?
bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down.
60 up, 60 up. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They're throwing it. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for Raiders first.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Holds in, again it's Bowers. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really crave man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 9-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Sticking to the air here. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Go! Bravo 80. Rig alert, rig alert. 19 Lions. Mustang 19.
He's back to throw. Chased out to his right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either. Okay, it's 3 more on the scoreboard. Both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Positive that effort. He didn't go backwards. He didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Now looking to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Throwing from the gun here. He's got Pierce. And he's going to be hit, set out after about a gain of 1.2 yards there.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, it's a go-to route to target.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Makes the catch. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Colts losing by 7. Third and just 2 to go. To throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Taylor now up the middle. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up the coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Now to throw. That's on target to Pierce. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Colts 1st down. First and goal, Indianapolis.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Hey, I get it on first and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Handoff headed left. It's a Bonniconda. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. He gets a chunk of 4 yards, leaving them just a yard from the end zone. Third and goal. And the whistles go off, so we got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Taylor. Wow, and they're actually going to lose some yardage here as they fail to convert. Now they're facing fourth down. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
Yeah, they've been doing it.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this fourth down. One final shot here. And he's going to go down. They get to him on fourth and goal and complete the defensive stand. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day, and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef feels good. Kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You was not a printer, cooped up, toot up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. Does the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Ayy, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Ayy, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next steak. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the public. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy summer. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. Huh, what? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got did it, go retrieve it, the short small. When that's from Cali, but the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a